Hi, my vegan and non-vegan friends. How are you today? We're here with Harry. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, you can go now if you want.
Okay, cool. Bye.
And we're going to make dolma. That is the vine leaves, which are stuffed with rice. And everybody's very happy for that. Okay, I'm very happy because I went to the supermarket and all by chance I ran across this vase of vine leaves, which not only is vine leaves, of course, but it's Greek. So I was like, yay, we're going to make dolma. And let's go to the kitchen and find out how to do all that. Okay, so what I'm about to show you now is my mom's recipe.
Sorry.
And of course, there are so many recipes you can find all over the internet. But this time I'm going to show you my mom's because that's what I like. Have you noticed that every person, I don't know if that's true, I haven't talked to all people on earth. So, have you noticed that most people, I know at least, they like a certain food in the way their mom makes it?
Or grandma for my case.
Or grandma. Or ma.
Or mom. I love your food too.
Thank you. So, yeah. So, this is my mom's way. I like it because it smells very nice and very intense, and because you can really feel the rice. You know, it's not very mushy. It's not, it's squishy. It's it's nice. And it's more simple as well. So let's see what we'll need. And as my son just informed me, you cannot say more simple. You have to say simpler. Thank you, Harry. He speaks better English than I do. So we'll need, of course, the vine leaves, some rice, some olive oil, fresh onions, dill, and peppermint or mint. So, in my case, I found at the supermarket, I found not fresh, but like canned vine leaves.
This is obviously a good can.
So these are not fresh. They are first heated up in boiling water, and then probably there's a lot of salt in this vase. So what you need to do if you have this kind of vine leaves is you are going to have to rinse them with a lot of water and then let them dry. But if you have fresh vine leaves, which is the best thing to do, what you need to do is, of course, wash them a little bit, but gently. Be careful. You don't want to break them and stuff. So what you need to do is get those leaves in boiling water, not all of them together as a pack, but few by few, okay? And you need to put them in boiling water for 1.5 minutes, then turn on the other side for another 1.5 minutes, and then get them out and strain them. And when they're dry, you can use them.
Blah blah.
Okay. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to rinse mine. I don't want all that salt in my food. So yeah, I'm going to rinse them and then just let them dry on a pan. Oh, I'll show you how. Stop it, will you?
Why?
Go play Nintendo.
Best mommy ever.
Okay, so this is how we do it. We gently wash and rinse off the salty water. And then one by one, we will separate them. This is a tiny small one. And then, follow me, Harry, to the pan. We'll leave it over here to dry. So we'll do that same procedure with all the vine leaves. And this is what the final product looks like. Each and every leaf is opened, washed, and left open to dry. There must be at least 60 leaves there. Anyways, some people want to add to the ingredients, to the stuffing, raisins or other kinds of stuff like pine seeds or whatever. We're just going to keep it simple and traditional and my mom's way. Okay, so let's chop the fresh onions, the peppermint, and the dill. I will chop this very finely and we'll put it all in a large bowl. So this was very painful for the eyes, but worth it.
Oh, you teared up.
I did.
What happened, Mommy?
It's okay.
What hurt you?
Onions.
Bad onions. This doesn't make you cry, right? Not like the other thing.
No, not at all. This
Thank
is
God.
innocent. So you need a lot of dill, like a lot of dill. So your stuffing should be green. You should see more of green stuff than the rice. And last, the peppermint or just mint. Like I found fresh one, so I'm very happy. This whole thing is smelling fantastic. But dry will do as well. You just need more of it to give the same amount of perfume in your food. So now we have in our large bowl the fresh onions, the mint, and the dill. And we're going to add to it 1 cup of olive oil.
Bottoms up.
There you go. Strain it well. See, that recipe is not high carb, low fat either. And 2 cups of rice. So you can use long grain rice. This is what traditionally we do. Yes, go ahead and pour it.
Show it to the camera.
Perfect. 1 more.
Bartender.
But
one more.
you can also use whatever other kind of rice you want, like risotto rice, or as I'm using now, you can pour it some whole grain. And now we're going to gently stir all that together. Not that gently, you can like stir. Perfect. And to that, you can add salt and pepper. Now, my mom says you need to add like 4 tablespoons of salt. I find that extremely excessive.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, too much salt. I would add like 2 tablespoons, but in this case, I will try not to put any salt at all.
Or just a spoonful of sugar like Mary Poppins.
So after having stirred well so that the oil goes everywhere, I'm quite happy with the consistency of this filling. It seems to be green, more green than ricey. So yeah, so we'll start stuffing. Okay, so this is the tough part. It's not tough, but it's going to take long. So you take the leaf like that, open in your arms. You take a spoonful of that. Be careful, not too much, because the rice is going to rise. It's going to double its volume. So this is kind of enough, okay? And then we would like to close it up like that, okay? Bottom and top, and then roll it like that so it becomes like a little spring roll.
I want to eat it already.
Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to put that in a pan like this, and we're going to put like in this kind of figure. Okay, let me show you again. So maybe you should even use like a teaspoon instead of a tablespoon, but just put half of a tablespoon. So roll it like that from the bottom, a little bit to the top as well, and then roll it over like so.
Delicious.
Okay, and then you put it in the pan and that way. Okay, first row is done, and there are a few vine leaves left. This is tiring. That's done. It's all finished. And now what we're going to do is we're going to pour the juice of half a lemon over them like so. Okay, so what we're actually going to do now is we're going to take this plate, this beautiful plate, and we're going to put it on top of the dolmades.
Why is that?
To keep them from falling apart, like so. Okay, then we will take 2 cups, at least 2 cups, maybe 3, of boiling water, and we will pour it on top very slowly, because this water, even now, will be partly absorbed. So we want it to overflow the plate. So we might need 3 cups of water. Okay.
Yeah, I think we need a third one.
Yeah, we definitely do. Maybe we'll need a 4th one. If at any time you need to add more water because there's no more water, then do so with boiled water, like with boiling water. So if at any point you need to fill it with more water, then do so with boiling water. So we finally needed not 4, but 5 cups of water in order to overflow the plate with water. This is a good quantity of water.
Watch out, it's really hot.
Yeah. So now it's good. We're going to turn on the heat at the maximum, and we're going to let it boil at first before we turn off the heat a little bit. And if you have stuffing, as I always do, most of the times I do, that is left over, what you can do is just pour it over here, over the plate. On the plate, this will boil as well, and it will be wonderful to eat all by itself.
Looks delicious.
So as soon as the water starts to boil, we'll let it boil, we cover the pan with the lid, and we turn the heat to low. Like I have 9 points, so I'll put it to number 2, and we'll leave it like that for 1 hour precisely. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, the rice seems to be boiled. There's still more water, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off the plate very cautiously with 2 forks, and I'm going to let them boil for the next 10 minutes all by themselves. Okay, look how carefully I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the 2 edges off the plate very, very carefully. Center it extremely carefully because it's really, really hot, and slowly take it off. Use gloves maybe.
Yeah.
I have a particular non-sensitivity to heat. And place it here. And then, please show here, Harry. We're going to let it boil until the water is drawn out. Here you go, my friends. This is the final product, and Harry cannot wait to taste one of these. What do you think?
It's great.
Good, 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 good. So guys at home, do not do what Harry just did, because hot dolma tend to fall apart, and that's what happened with Harry as well. But he just couldn't wait. He was so impatient. So do wait for at least 2 hours. Dolma is better eaten cold if possible, not fridge cold, but room temperature cold. So do not jump in them immediately. Wait for them to cool down. Practically, these things will be even better tomorrow. What do you think, Harry?
I think they will be better tomorrow, but I don't care. I want to eat them.
Okay.
At night, at midnight, if you hear a sound, it's just me eating Dolma.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you do want to do so. If you don't want to, nobody's forcing you.
Yeah, Dolma, nothing.
So see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.